We're trying to discourage the kids, but it's not true. No, I like food, so it's not always easy to eat less.
Hello and welcome back to the Squad Goals sofa, where we are going to talk about all things Greater Game again with one of our England players. We are lucky enough to be joined by Bukayo Saka on the sofa today, who's going to talk to us all about eating well and the importance of that to our lives and to our football. Bukayo, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Yeah, great, thank you. Thank you for joining us. And have you eaten well today?
Yes, I have eaten well today.
What does a day on camp look like for you?
So you wake up, you go down for breakfast, you do your monitoring, so they ask you on the iPad how you're feeling today, how did you sleep, any soreness and stuff. You do your weight and then you go for training. Then after training, today we had media, so we had like about 2 hours of commercial stuff and appearances, and then go back to your room and you're pretty much free until dinner. And then yeah, after dinner, you're free again, so you can do what you like.
Sounds amazing. So, start of the day then, what's breakfast look like?
This morning I had an omelette and I had some porridge with strawberries and bananas.
Sounds good, sounds healthy, I like it.
It's healthy, I'll try.
So what does that look like on like a training day like today compared to a match day or a rest day?
Pretty much, you have to look at it the days where you have a light session or you have a harder session, and then a match day, which is the top, and then you pretty much cater your meals. Like if I have a lighter session or a day off, then I don't need a lot of energy, so I don't eat much carbs or bigger portions. It's the opposite. If I have a match, I'm eating more carbs, bigger portions, to give myself enough energy so that I can be, you know, running everywhere for 90 minutes.
And so is carbs the food group that you focus on, or is there more to it than that?
No, there's more to it than carbs, but I feel like carbs is the biggest thing to focus on if you want energy. But yeah, when it's like the lighter days, and even every day, normally I always try and have a bit of greens on my plate, have some fruits as well. Because yeah, it's good to have a balanced diet as well.
We love that. And so you mentioned portion sizes differ compared to like rest days. How important is that as well? Do you find it easy to get loads of food in, or?
No, I like food, so it's not always easy to eat less.
To cut back.
Yeah, or to not eat snacks and stuff like that. But yeah, I think it's just about discipline, isn't it?
And is it different for different players? So you're pacey, right? You have to go forwards, and your skills are different to perhaps someone like John Stones, who we've had on the sofa as well, talking about his eating. Would your nutrition look different? Yeah,
everyone's nutrition will look different, you know. I think based on your height, your weight, you know, some people require more food than others. Some people have better metabolism than others. I think everyone's different, so no two people should have the exact same nutrition plan. So
let's talk about like water and hydration then. Is that as important as the food that you take in?
I believe so, yeah. I'm not a scientist, but it's what I've been told.
How much water are you drinking a day?
3 to 4 litres.
Like, let's talk game day routine then. You've got a game, typical weekend for club, right? In the afternoon, what does that routine look like for you?
You wake up, you have your breakfast, probably a meeting, go for a walk. You have some time to chill in your room a bit. Most of the time I try and have a nap if I have time. And then you go for pre-match meal that we always eat like 3.5 hours before kick-off. And then yeah, after that you go up to your room, get ready, get to the stadium, prepare for the game.
Plenty of rest, plenty of food, about 3.5 hours before the game. To round off before we go into our little mini game then, what we always do here on the Squad Goal sofa, we ask our England players, our Lionesses, to set the guys that are watching at home a challenge. What can we get them to do?
I think a big challenge is probably, can you cut out all your snacks in the weekdays?
You're bad for snacking.
I'm not even too bad, you know. Can you cut out all unhealthy snacks during the week?
Thank you so much. So, let me take that off you. We're gonna go into our mini game. 3 cards, higher, lower, and about the same. I'm gonna read out 2 foods, and you're gonna tell me whether the second one has a higher or lower than the sugar content that comes before. So, does tomato ketchup, I know you're a condiment guy.
How do you know that?
I've been to that famous chicken shop.
Okay.
Does tomato ketchup have a higher or a lower sugar content than a biscuit? And we're talking normal portion sizes here, so typical portion sizes.
A little portion of tomato ketchup or a biscuit.
Does it have a higher or lower sugar content? Yeah. You going higher?
What kind of biscuit though? But I'm just gonna go higher.
About the same.
About the same?
Yeah, about the same. So
Wow.
they've both got about a teaspoon of sugar in, right? And we need to be careful with the amount of condiments that we have. There are some great low sugar options, but yeah, about the same as a biscuit. Does an energy drink have a higher, typical energy drink, have a higher or lower sugar content than apple juice? Apple juice is higher, you know.
That's not true. That's not true. We're trying to discourage the kids, but it's not true. How can you tell me energy drink is not?
Average fruit juices have 4 teaspoons of sugar in per portion compared to 2.
That's natural
in an energy
sugars,
drink, right?
not teaspoon.
No, we're talking artificial sugars. I'm serious.
Oh
They're
my,
both
that's
high, right?
crazy.
But for both, there are some good low sugar alternatives.
Wow.
Jam or chocolate spread? Does chocolate spread have a higher sugar content or lower than jam?
Does chocolate spread have a higher sugar content than jam?
Yeah.
What do I put if jam has a higher one? If I think jam has higher?
You think jam is higher?
Yeah.
I won't make you hold it up. You're right. You're right. Well done. Jam
Brilliant.
has a higher sugar content than chocolate spread, but there are some great low sugar alternatives. And like we say, we could have something different on our toast. What do you like on your toast, Bukayo?
Jam. Actually, no, I don't. To be fair, nowadays I eat avocado.
That's it. Well, take that tip home with you. Avocado on toast instead of jam.
Yeah.
Allowed a little bit of jam on the weekend. Look, it's worth looking at the full profile of our foods. A lot of antioxidants in foods that contain fruit, etc. But anything in moderation, right? A little bit of sugar's okay. Can be good for that sharp energy hit at half time maybe. But yeah, anything in moderation. Take a look at our resources for more hints and tips. But yeah, that is us. So thank you very much for joining us on the sofa, Bukayo. Please continue to stay engaged with the greater game, and we look forward to seeing you next time.